What is up, guys? Today I bring to you the servant profile of the day, Okita Souji, otherwise known as Sakura Saber. The reason being is that Sakura translates to cherry blossom, and as you can see, her outfit sports the same color. She can be summoned as a saber. I bet y'all will have never figured that one out. She can also be summoned as an assassin. Her place of origin is Japan, and she's the captain of the first unit in the Shinsengumi. They're a special police force from Bakumatsu, Japan, and even though the group is feared for their master swordsmanship, in the Fate verse, Okita is recognized to be the most lethal of them all. Originally, she was a joke character for the parody Fate Koha Ace. Takeuchi, who is the main artist at Type Moon, was supposed to introduce a new servant, but he ended up drawing another saber face. After that, they ended up making her an official character. Abilities. Although she's regarded as a genius swordsman, being in the saber class in some ways works against her. Upon her summoning, you'll notice her endurance and magic resistance are incredibly low. Her magic resistance is low because she comes from a time where mystery wasn't really a thing. And her writing is low because there's no stories of her being an active writer. On the bright side, her skill set from being a saber will also compensate for the lack in these categories. Personal skills. Weak constitution. The rank is A class. It's a skill that embodies a curse from her having frail health. During her life, she contracted the illness known as tuberculosis, and her reputation as a person was also repainted by the people. Because of this, she carries a risk of her stats dropping at any time. She might just be walking up the street and her stats will just drop out of nowhere. Now, it's not likely that her stats will drop, but if she gets into a battle, the chances of this happening will increase tremendously. This does not make me feel comfortable. You're supposed to be protecting me, and you already halfway dead. How does that work? But she is cute, so I'd probably still summon her anyway. Plus, I've been playing with her in Grand Order, and the woman goes all the way in, man. But that's just me. Reduced Earth. The rank is B class. It's a technique that cuts the distance between you and the opponent. You could say that it's a chain of arts associated with movement, breathing, and making use of the enemy's blind spot. If you manage to acquire the skill above A rank, it will turn into a dimensional leap and be categorized as a sage technique from that point forward. Coat of Oaths. The rank is C class. It's an anti-unit phantasm, which means it's used on one person. It's the official uniform worn by the members of the Shinsengumi. People recognize it for having such a bright design, since warriors of that time usually wore darker tones. When she puts it on, her parameters and her armament receives a rank up. Flag of Sincerity. The rank is B class. It's an anti-army phantasm, which means it's used against an army. It's a flag that represents the Shinsengumi. The kanji on it reads out sincerity, and once it's been raised, she will summon Shinsengumi troops within the same area. Each troop is a subservient that lacks a noble phantasm, and their capability is only a portion of their real-life counterpart. They also have E-rank independent action, meaning that the master needs to stay nearby or their actions will be limited for a short amount of time. Think of it like Iskandar's phantasm, but with less power and less people. The troops that manifest are based on the memories of the summoner, so their personalities and their face may change depending on the servant who uses it. When it comes to Okita, she may summon Toshizo as someone she saw as wicked, but if she summons Kondo, who was also in the Shinsengumi, he'll be of good nature. I will say this, if you weren't already cool with the member before they died, they're not gonna come and help you. Don't hold your breath on that one. The good news is, Okita was pretty cool with everybody, so you can expect it to work out in her favor. Lightless 3-stage thrust. The rank is unknown. It's actually a skill, but in the Grand Order system, it's treated as a mystic sword phantasm that you use on one person. The move provides her opponent with 3 simultaneous hits in the same location. So even if you manage to block the first hit, the second and the third will find its way through, very similar to the swallow reversal from Sasaki Kojiro. It's speculated that the move was inspired by Toshizo Hajikata, who is also in the Shinsengumi. The suggestion comes from Jamal Davis on my St. Martha video, who said that they would like to see a profile on Okita Souji. That about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, please like it up so we can get this trending. Feel free to add information as you see fit, and let me know what you guys think about it. It's your boy Tsiah. I'm out.
901 Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they